Hi, it's Gerry again, and welcome to day 93 of A Course in Miracles. The lesson for today is light and joy and peace abide in me. And this is the lesson that gets into sinlessness, that we are without sin. And when I first heard about this, I thought it was going to be more difficult than I'm finding it today. I get it. I really, really do. You know, I listened to an interview with Dr. Gabor Mate, who works with drug addicts on the Lower East Side of Vancouver here in Canada, and he takes a very empathic approach with these people. You know, he doesn't condemn them as sinners or as bad people in any way, shape, or form. He realizes that they're really hurting. You know, they're looking for love. They're looking for acceptance. Really, they're looking for relief from pain. And Mate points out that he himself dealt with his own addictions, being a workaholic and a compulsive shopper. He points out in the world that, you know, we're very hard on drug addicts, but there are all kinds of other people addicted to power, you know, who feel bad about themselves, so they fill themselves up with a sense of power. That's their addiction. And, you know, when I do bad things, it's really, I think, from a source of pain. If I look empathically at myself, it's, you know, not wanting to be bad. It's a thing of hurting, struggling, looking for answers. And God doesn't condemn that. And the thing is, the fact that we do things that what we call, quote, sins, doesn't take away from the fact that we are beautiful. You know, I love the reflection for today. I wrote it in my hand. Light and joy and peace abide in me. And that's so true. That's so much more important than any mistakes that I make. You know, I learn from those mistakes, and that they're not me. It's just something I do, which, you know, as I become more complete, I move away from those things. As I become whole, I move away from those things. I really think that's what it is. And I think that's true for everybody. And when I have difficulty with somebody, I am to say, light and joy and peace abide in you. And that is totally the perspective I take with my students. You know, they might misbehave, but it doesn't mean they're bad. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily even doing something bad. It just, you know, maybe they're just having a hard day, having a hard time coping. I don't know. But anyhow, you know, kids will come to me and years later and say, I'm sorry, I was so bad in your class, Mr. Chidiak, you know. And I'll be like, you were you. You were a kid. That's where you were at that moment. And it's all good. It's all okay. It really, really is. And I think God has a lot of the same perspective with all of us too. So those are my reflections on this lesson. Thank you so much for joining me. May God bless you abundantly, and I look forward to our conversation tomorrow. Peace be with you.